No gunshots, but they getting low, 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 getting low.
So what's up guys, it's Snupsy here. Today I've got a career mode that I'm going to start. I've chosen Queen's Park Rangers QPR because they're the club I support, they were my local club. So I'm just going to try and see if I can get through one season, see if you guys like it. Now I went into this not really knowing what to expect, and here we go into the European International Cup I chose because Italy and pasta and pretty much no reason at all. Looked through the emails, they want me to win the league and get to the final 16 of either the FA Cup or League Cup. And the first thing I think I went to do is just check who was on my scouting list. Thinking about it, seeing who I wanted. I didn't really want Sordell, Akpom or Agbong Lahore. I think in the end I ended up having a bid for Dwight Gale, but now I've gone to sort out the formation. I've moved to a 4-1-2-1-2 instead of 4-2-3-1, and then I've just gone to sort the players out, put them in their correct position and see who I need to buy, who I need to sell. And on that note, I went straight in to buy a right back. We only had one, so I've gone to try and buy Leandro Bacuna. I've originally offered, as you can see, £2 million for him, which I thought was pretty fair, deciding that he doesn't get first team football. And the next thing I did was went and seen what the scouts are being told to do. I was pretty happy with that, so I just went through some of the reports, getting rid of the players that are unrealistic, like Wayne Rooney, a bit unrealistic for QPR in the Championship. So there you see I put my 1.5 million bid in for Dwight Gale, and then I went to advance a few days to see what I would get back in emails. And obviously, as you can see here, they said they want more for Gale, so there we go, 2 million. And here's a scout report from Holland. I wasn't really too sure. I was going to get Nathan Cabasela, but he was on loan, so I took him off of my scout list and I just left it at that. I then went to the players I wanted to sell. I think I ended up choosing Sandro, Carl Henry, and I think that's it. I loaned out Brandon Comley on a short loan and Oscar Goburn, who I don't think I'd really use. And that was just to generate a little bit of extra cash, not that I really needed it with that 20 odd million in a transfer kitty. So Aston Villa said, yeah, 4 million and you can have Bacuna, so I went, you know what, we need him, let's offer it, we're not exactly short on cash. And here we go into our first match, and I didn't really know what to expect here, hadn't seen the opposition before, changed a few of the positions up just to get a few players to run out, like Alex Smithies in goal and Brandon Comley at centre attack in mid. But yeah, we went into the game, they had a kick-off, and this is a real first chance of the game with Matty Phillips passing to Comley. He managed to get it wide outside to J. Emmanuel Thomas, who cut back for the cross, or was it for a pass, but it didn't really come to anything there. The second chance of the game came here when J. Emmanuel Thomas charged that down, but thank you EA for your auto switch in because I couldn't get to the ball in time, and again, nothing came of that. Now Matty Phillips running down the wide here seems to be a theme of my career so far. Goes for a cross and that one goes straight out. A bit disappointing. Their first chance of the game came to a free kick. They tried to get it through and their defenders just completely missed it. It's an awful waste. And here we go, Brandon Comley on the ball, tries to get a shot away, and penalty or not? I'll let you decide that one. And here we're falling, decent ball into the box. Headed in and a good save on the goalkeeper to put it out for a corner. Didn't really come to anything, so later in the second half, Poulter on the ball and straight into the goalkeeper's arms. And in the 90th minute, yeah, it just sums up the game really. Running into your own players, and that one finished 0-0. Bonus was the clean sheet. The downside was there weren't any chances to succeed. The only highlight was the save. And I was thinking, right, I need to get some extra firepower up front. Just went through the training to get my younger players better. Or I say younger players, Matty Phillips is in there, but I like to upgrade my younger players. And Dwight Gale, I offered him 20,000 a week and an important role in my team just to entice him in. Looked through the Russian report and there was nothing really of any interest in there to me. So then I went on to skip to the Celtic game, looked at the emails. Bacuna's transfer offer was accepted, so I was just doing contract details with him. Then there was a transfer offer for Oscar Goben to go out on loan, so he went, and then the Celtic match was the next game. I didn't know what to expect because Celtic, obviously they keep winning the SPL, but they're not rated that good, so I thought maybe I could get them. Made a few changes based on fitness levels, and I think I left Perch on because I didn't have a right back at the time. So then I went into the match, and the first real chance was here with Charlie Austin in the 8th minute, and cuts in and shots parried. It eventually went out for a corner, and the corner, as you can see here, when Troy goes to kick it, doesn't really come to very much, just kicks it straight at the goalkeeper. Poor, really, from him. Well, 13 minutes in, Celtic had their first chance there, and it went way over the bar, and then had a corner here, and ended up just going wide, but again the ball going out for a second corner. And talking about wasting chances, this was a chance wasted by Celtic, as this, after going into the box, comes out and the shot is well wide of the goal. Poor deciding on how much space they had there. And this is where the first real chance of the game comes. Tozer runs into the box, tries to cut back to go do a cross, and he's fouled there for a penalty by Emilio. He gets booked for that challenge, and I'm thinking, right, good, I can get my first goal here. So Charlie Austin steps up to take the penalty, and Charlie Austin doesn't miss his penalties, goes left, same way as the goalkeeper, but right in the top, and as you can see they're going to celebrate towards the camera, and that was a brilliant penalty from Austin. Good to get off the mark there. Well, that made the game 1-0, and I thought, you know what, I'm on top. So I tried to go capitalise, and Armand Traore making a tackle here, doing really well to get forward and away from the defenders, holding the ball well, passing across goal, and I don't know how I haven't scored there. Poulter's kicked it straight back at Craig Gordon, and the ball is eventually cleared by Celtic, and that led to them having a chance. Poor tackle there by Angela, that was them to skip over, but nothing came to it in the end. I think they put him off enough, and then Matty Phillips on the ball here. It's found Sebastian Poulter with a great through ball. He's just holding the ball up, going forward, and passes into Matt Phillips and kicks it at Gordon, and Austin gets a second goal. A bit lucky, you could say, with the deflection from the goalkeeper and it landing right in front of Austin, but you have to be there to score it, and it is exactly what Charlie Austin has done. So 2-0 against Celtic. I think I brought on Jamie Mackey at right back and put Matt Phillips on at right mid at that point. And then here, Charlie Austin in the 90th minute, running forward after great play, cuts back, but his shot can only be blocked, and that game finished 2-0. And as you can see with the results, Bologna 3, and Bari 2, Capri 2, and Bamistrev 2. And I went through to the emails to see what was happening. Players on the scout report, Welbeck, and again, sometimes they find players are a little unrealistic, I find, because QPR aren't exactly going to be buying Danny Welbeck anytime soon. So I went into these emails, and Dwight Gale signed for Queen's Park Rangers. Is a great signing, I think, and a good striker. Leandro Bacuna wanted a bigger role, so I've offered him that. 4 years on his contract and $30,000 a week. Charlie Austin had a transfer offer, but of course I'm not going to sell the main man up front. And so I will end the episode here, guys, moving Dwight Gale into the squad. Thank you for watching. I shall be uploading another one soon. Leave a like, a comment on who you think I should buy, and don't forget to do that all important subscribe. See you guys later.